Hey everybody, this is GGB. We're going to be getting into the second quarter of action, and what a great action-packed first quarter we had. Oh, you could not have asked for a better first quarter of the first game of the first of the Conference Champions. You gotta love it. Third and inches, though. Great run by Jamal Williams heading into the second quarter. It sets the Independent Chiefs up here with pretty easy opportunity to get a first down. Really got to think just hand it off to Jamal Williams. He probably picks this up for you. Under center is Zach Wilson, two tight ends set, bringing both Komet and Tremble onto the football field. They're going to hand off to the outside as Jamal Williams. Why'd they go hand off outside? Why would you do that? From Williams, if it's had so much success on the inside, and it's going to bring up an interesting choice for Andy Reid. Andy Reid's a guy that would for sure go for this. 4th and 1, he likes going for it up the middle. Why would you run it to the outside? Jamal Williams had such success to the inside. Why would you do that? 4th and 1 at the 44-yard line of the other team. This is go for it territory, in my opinion. No, they're going to punt it. Wow. They drive all the way down here just to punt. The punt is off. That is going out of bounds. And a perfect punt, going to set them up the 9-yard line. And the punt, if they end up getting a stop here, might have been worth it. God, weird choices, though. 3rd and inches. Not running that up the middle. Not going for it on 4th and 1. But Josh Allen has a chance to lead his team on an epic drive. If they can get a touchdown on this drive, they can take a 14-point lead. And to be fair, they had a 14-point lead in the AAC game. And AAC, the American Conference, ended up pulling that back and winning that game. But you'd love to have a 14-point lead and the Independent Chiefs as the underdogs. Shotgun for Josh Allen. Takes a snap. Fires it quickly. It's good on the slant route. Devontae Adams can get it to the 26-yard line. And God, I got to say, like a third of Josh Allen's passes, at least a third, have gone to Devontae Adams. He has been really the only real threat. Trey McBride has been good. Actually, almost over half of his passes have gone to Devontae Adams. And on the slant route, it's just Josh Allen finds him. Perfect pass to thread the needle. And it sets him up in such good. You gotta love the Josh Allen, Devontae Adams connection. And if this can be as potent as it is right now, if they make it to the next round, they could be a serious threat this year. Josh Allen, shotgun, takes the snap. He's gonna scramble, and he's gonna scramble right into a sack. Kyle Van Noy gets his second sack of the game. Not a huge loss on the play, 2nd and 12, but still great play made there by Kyle Van Noy. Weird play by Josh Allen. You had a comfy pocket there. You did not need to try and run into Kyle Van Noy. First time Leno Jr. did an awful job protecting you, but this sack is completely on you, man. Why are you running right into that? But 2nd and 12, you'll take it if you're the Mountain West Vikings. You'll take your position right now. If it means the way Josh Allen and Devontae Adams have played. Shotgun for Josh Allen. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. He has time. He fires across the middle. It's going to be caught. Fumble, though. Fumble recovered by the Independent Chiefs. They're going to be able to return it. Finds a little bit of a hole. 30, 25-yard line, 20, 10. That's going to be a touchdown. Flag on the play, though. I bet money it's a block in the back. But regardless, it's a fumble, it looks like, for the Mountain West. I bet money this is a block in the back. This is going to come back. Holding, actually, on the return team. But regardless, 47-yard line, great fumble forced by the Independent Chiefs, and they give their offense yet another opportunity to tie this game up. The defense has really carried here early on. Sure, the Mountain West Vikes have put up 21 points, but 2 turnovers forced is huge for the Independent Chiefs defense on this Mountain West Vikings offense. You got to be better if you're the Independent Chiefs offense. Shotgun for Zach Wilson, 2 tight end set, takes a snap. 4-man rush, he has time, he fires, it's going to be incomplete and inaccurate. You could have gotten it to Cole Kmet in the flats. It would have gotten you like 5-6 yards before he's tackled. Not a huge gain, but a good gain on first down. Gives you a great chance on second down. It's 2nd and 10. What you doing, guys? Zach Wilson, completely inaccurate pass. One tight end set, shotgun for Zach Wilson. Jamal Williams beside him. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. He has time. He fires it across the middle. It's going to be caught for the first down by the man that dropped it earlier. And that is Chase Claypool with his second catch of the day for 12 yards. It's going to bring up a first down, and you're suddenly in Mountain West Vikings territory. And if you can get a touchdown here, like I was saying earlier in the beginning of the quarter, tie game. As poorly as you played on offense and at certain times on defense, tie game you will take. Takes the snap. They bring a blitz. He fires it quickly. It's going to be caught for a first down. And 11 yards, I believe, is Cole Kmet there. Cole Kmet has been really off all the offense here for the Independent Chiefs. To be fair, there has not been a lot of offense here today, but it has been really all of Cole Kmet. Shotgun here for Zach Wilson. Could go run here. They actually go pass. He fires it quickly over the middle. It's going to be caught by Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet is unguardable. 4 catches for 93 yards. Bland there with his first tackle of the ball game. 2nd and 2 upcoming. And you're 4 yards out of the red zone suddenly if you're the Independent Chiefs. Great field position by your defense. Shotgun for Zach Wilson. Looks like possibly a blitz by the Mountain West. They do bring it. They go handoff up the middle. Jamal Williams has a decent-sized hole. Oh, but there's a flag. Uh-oh. Oh, I think this is face mask. Oh, the holding. Holding penalty for the Independent Chiefs. Backs you up from Quentin Nelson. And it makes it a 2nd and 2, a 2nd and 9. And it goes from an easy first down to a much harder one at your own the 32-yard line for the Mountain West Vikes. Great break if you're the Mountain West Vikings there. Shotgun for Zach Wilson. Jamal Williams lined up beside him. 4-man rush. Takes a snap. Quick dump off pass to Cole Kmet, who's a beast. And he picks up the first down single-handedly. It looked like they had him for no gain, but Cole Kmet refuses to go down and picks up the first on his own. What a play by Cole Kmet. You gotta love his effort here early if you're an Independent Chiefs fan. Cole Kmet has been giving you everything he has. I'm not sure about the rest of your offense, but Cole Kmet's definitely giving you 100%. Shotgun for Zach Wilson. Mountain West going to go handoff to Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams has a little bit of a hole, but going to be tackled after a 4-yard gain. Solid gain on first down, though. 2nd and 6 upcoming. Leighton Vander Esch there with the tackle. 2nd and 6 upcoming. 10.5 minutes left to go in the second quarter of action. A whole lot has happened for no points to be scored. Shotgun for Zach Wilson. 2 tight ends set once again. Takes the snap, handoff to Jamal Williams. Has a little bit of a hole, but it's going to be tackled quickly and smacked for only a 1-yard gain there. Bobby Wagner there with the tackle. 3rd and 5. Ooh, you gotta love it. If you are a Mountain West Vikings fan, you could force a field goal right here. 2 tight ends set. Obviously, you gotta guard Cole Kmet here, though. Shotgun for Zach Wilson. I'm going to take the snap. 4-man rush. Fires quickly to Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet catches it for the first down. I believe that's Cole. Guys, guard Cole Kmet. 6 catches, 111 yards. And Cole Kmet has been everything for this Independent Chiefs team early on. He has been all of the offense. Chase Claypool is probably the second leading receiver for his 2 catches for 12 yards. I mean, it's been no one else but Cole Kmet here. I mean, it has been all him. This drive has been all Cole Kmet. The long touchdown pass was to Cole Kmet. It's just been all Cole Kmet here early on for the Independent Chiefs. Shotgun for Zach Wilson. He takes the snap. 4-man rush. He scrambles out of the pocket. He fires on the run. That's going to be caught. Touchdown! Oh, and they tie the game. Will Fuller with his second catch of the ball game. And he gets a big one. Second receiving touchdown, second passing touchdown for Zach Wilson. And barring a bad miss by Justin Yoon, Zach Wilson and Will Fuller just tied this game up. Not the greatest pass in the world by Zach Wilson. Definitely could have just run it for the touchdown. But regardless, the flair added. You get a big touchdown to Will Fuller, and just like that, just how the turntables can turn, right? I mean, if you're the Mountain West Vikings, you have the ball. You're at the 40-yard line, and you're driving. And then your guy fumbles and puts the Independent Chiefs, and that's like a 14-point swing. I mean, I understand it's possible the Mountain West Vikes don't score on that drive, but man, the way they've been driving, I do not take it out of the question that they score. Fumble is just huge, and it's looming. Every mistake seems huge here, but the fumble being the latest one seems ginormous. I mean, I understand the Zach Wilson fumble seemed huge at the time. The Josh Allen pick six seemed massive at the time. Going to be returnable by Penny. Get some blockers. He's going to get it to about the 25-yard line where he would have taken it if he hadn't just took a knee. But on the field comes Josh Allen outside of the one pick six. And I understand it's taken one of the great plays out of the consideration, but he has had a phenomenal football game. Him and Devontae Adams, as much as Cole Kmet is putting on a show, Devontae Adams is putting on just as much of a show on the other side. It just seems like those two guys are unguardable here early on. And it's just a question is if you're going to let the other guys beat you. If you're going to go down with Cedric Wilson making plays, that's how you got to go down if you're the Independent Chiefs. You cannot be single-teaming Devontae Adams. Under center here is Josh Allen. He's going to take the snap. Play action here, Alexander Madison. He has time. He fires it. It's going to be intercepted. Oh, my God. Harrison Smith makes a huge play. And the Independent Chiefs has the chance to take the lead for the first time since the Vikes took the lead 21-14. Harrison Smith, a huge mistake by Josh Allen. I curse him, trying to force the ball there to, I believe, Michael Gallup. And Harrison Smith just picks it off. Harrison Smith makes a huge play. Third turnover of the game for the Mountain West Vikings, and it's just not something you can have here if you are a team that wants to pull off the underdog. If you want to pull off the underdog upset on the road, you can't be having all these mistakes. I understand the Independent Chiefs had their fair share of mistakes, but only one turnover, technically speaking, just a lot of punts. And it's 21-21 with a very likelihood that the Independent Chiefs, barring a mistake here, take the lead here. Trips to the bottom of the set. Shotgun for Zach Wilson. Take the snap. Hand off to Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams does not have a hole. He's going to get tackled for a loss there. Big play made up the middle by, I believe, Leighton Vander Esch. Closing up the hole. Big play made by them. The linebacker core for the Mountain West is very good with Fred Warner. I'm sorry, that's the Independents. Oh, my bad. With Bobby Wagner, Leighton Vander Esch, Logan Wilson, and Shaq Barrett, all going to see significant snaps at linebacker, and all of them have the possibility of making huge plays here. 2nd and 11 upcoming, 2 tight end set once again. I'd rock with this most of the time if I'm the Independent Chiefs. Shotgun here for Zach Wilson. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. He has time. He scrambles on the run. He throws an interception. Oh, my God. Zach Wilson throws his first interception of the day. Deron Bland, the number 1 corner for this team, the rookie, 75 overall player out of Fresno State. He picks him off trying to force the ball there to Will Fuller, I believe. Yep. And Deron Bland gets a big interception to save his team. Oh, my God, they're trading mistakes here. And you can say a lot about this football game, but you cannot say it's boring. Things are happening all the time. Big mistakes are being made on both sides. 5 combined turnovers in only the first 22 minutes of play. Shotgun here for Josh Allen. Line of Devontae Adams beside him. Fires it. That's going to be first down. Great play. Getting it out on the curl route, getting the ball to Michael Gallup. Michael Gallup not been involved here as much early on as I thought he would be. But to be fair, when Devontae Adams is cooking as much as he is right now, I mean, you can't just force the ball to someone else. 1 tight end set with Trey McBride on the field. Trey McBride's been silent in the second quarter. Shotgun for Josh Allen. They're going to hand off up the middle to Alexander Madison. Alexander Madison finds a little bit of a hole, able to work his way for 4-yard gain. Alexander Madison's not been killing it, but has been getting sizable gains on first down. Enough that you got to keep him in the game. You got to keep trying to feed him, see if he can pop a big one. 2nd and 6 here. Under center is Josh Allen. One tight end set once again. Going to bring in man in motion. They're going to go handoff up the middle to Alexander Madison. He's going to be tackled immediately. Going to gain about a yard on that play. Big play made up the middle by the Independent Chiefs defense. Kyle Hamilton there with the stop on that one. Kyle Hamilton being the number 3 safety for this team. And Matthias Farley, the number 4 safety for this team, has made a big stop. Kyle Hamilton, the number 3 safety for this team, has made a big tackle. And we've heard the name Harrison Smith all the time. Julian Love is a name that I've not heard a lot here early on. They line up Devontae Adams in the backfield with him. Shotgun for Josh Allen. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. He has time. He fires it. Curl route over the middle. Is that caught? It's dropped by Michael Gallup. Oh, what a huge drop. Would have had a first down around midfield, but instead going to be punting the ball right back to the Independent Chiefs. God, this game. Oh, my God. What a great game to open it with. Both these teams are playing their hearts out. Defense making some big stops sometimes. Offense making some huge blunders. Offense making big plays at times. It's been everything you could have possibly wanted from this football game. Not a whole lot of punts either. Ryan Stonehouse out for his 2nd punt of the day. The punt is off. It's going to land about the 18-yard line. Fair caught. 16-yard line. Isaiah Rodgers Sr. catches that. 1st and 10 upcoming. 7 minutes and 1 second left in this first half of action. And it's been an exciting first half of action. Only 7 points scored this quarter, but it's been an action-packed 8 minutes of only 7 points scored. 1 touchdown. And it's just the Mountain West, you got to figure out a way to cover Cole Kmet. Zach Wilson trying to force it to Will Fuller is not going to happen all the time, especially with the way Cole Kmet's cooking. You got to find a man that can cover him. Shotgun for Zach Wilson. They're going to go handoff to Jamal Williams once again, and with Jamal Williams is going to be stuffed. The linebacker core for this team is just insane, and it is strong. Logan Wilson there with the tackle. I mean, like I said, there you have 4 linebackers that are very, very good on this team, and they're going to be switching in and out so that they're not tired. Like 4 studs at linebacker. 2 tight end set once again. This will be the set I've been rocking the most in. Under center is Zach Wilson. They're going to go play action to Jamal Williams. He has time. He's going to fire it deep downfield. He had a man. Oh, he had a man if he could deliver it accurately. He had Claypool deep. Oh, he had him. But 3rd and 8, chance to get another big stop in the Mountain West. And as exciting and action-packed the first quarter was, it's been slowing down a little bit in the second quarter of action. A lot of punts that are happening in this quarter. A lot of mistakes. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. He has time. Eventually pressure. Throws on the run. That's going to be caught. First down. Huge play made there by Zach Wilson for a 20-yard gain. Getting the ball to Miles Boykin. Miles Boykin, weirdly enough, 2nd leading receiver on this team. Number 3 receiver. But great pass there by Zach Wilson on the run. Finds his man open in Miles Boykin. Miles Boykin, again, only 2nd catch of the ball game, but 2nd leading receiver for this football team. No one has really clicked outside of Cole Kmet. Miles Boykin has been able to get open and been able to pick up some big first downs. Shotgun for Zach Wilson to keep the drive alive. Takes snap, handoff up the middle, Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams has a little bit of a hole. He's going to push his way to about the 44-yard line. Big run there by Jamal Williams. Averaging 4 yards per carry is not bad. Logan Wilson with his 3rd tackle there. 2nd and 4 upcoming. Good first down gain by Jamal Williams and puts them in a great position for this 2nd and 4 upcoming. 1 tight end set once again with Cole Kmet. Shotgun for Zach Wilson. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. He has time. He fires it. It's going to be caught by Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet gets absolutely smacked, but gets the first down nonetheless. And it's across midfield, and suddenly you're in Mountain West territory, and Cole Kmet has his 7th catch for 118 yards. Bobby Wagner with a huge hit, but again, Cole Kmet has been killing it here today. You'll take that if you're an Independent Chiefs fan. You just can't stand to lose Cole Kmet. If he goes down to an injury, that would just be absolutely catastrophic. 2 tight end set. Going to take the snap. They're going to bring a blitz, but it's going to be incomplete. Oh, tipped. If that's not tipped, that's another catch by Cole Kmet, and it's another first down for Cole Kmet. Big play made there by, I believe, Leighton Vander Esch to get his hand in there. 2nd and 10. upcoming. And you need to stop here if you're the Mountain West Vikings. You almost had it earlier, but you need to stop here. It looks like a possible blitz by the Vikes, although I bet they drop a guy out here. Shotgun for Zach Wilson. Takes the snap. Actually, they bring a 5-man rush. He has time. He fires it across the middle. It's going to be caught. First down. Not a guy named... that's Will Fuller. Will Fuller with his third catch of the ball game today. And suddenly you're in possible field goal range. 52-yarder, maybe. 50-yarder. Depends on how far back they hold it. 1st and 10. Definitely... Justin Yoon, this might be a stretch, but 1st and 10, definitely a makeable field goal for most people. They bring 3 tight ends set, 1 fullback out there. Fullback who is Ryan Griffin. They're going to hand off at the middle. Jamal Williams is going to go almost nowhere. Shooting the gap there is Shaq Barrett. Shaq Barrett with his second tackle of the game. And again, like I said, that's the strength of this Mountain West defense. It's not the secondary, not the defensive line, but the linebacker core is extremely strong. Looks like a possible blitz here. Trips to the top of the set is the Independent Chiefs. They back it out, 4-man rush. He has time. He scrambles to his right. He throws on the run. That's going to be incomplete, trying to force the ball in there to, I believe, Miles Boykin. Going to bring a big 3rd and 9. And because it's interesting, do you try the long field goal? Justin Yoon is statistically the worst kicker in the game because, again, the Independents do not have a kicker, and it's like the quarterback position where you can't just really move a guy to a different position. So I normally just make the worst kicker in the league, Justin Yoon. Shotgun for Zach Wilson, takes the snap, 4-man rush. He has time, scrambles to his left. He has some running room if he wants to fire on the run. He's going to find a man to the 10-yard line. Big play made there by Zach Wilson to buy some time. Oh, gets the ball to Chase Claypool, and they are right there. They are knocking on the doorstep, and if you're the Mountain West, you've got to force a field goal, but it's a rough first down to give up. Chase Claypool gets behind his man. Nevin Lawson makes a big tackle, but Zach Wilson's making some big plays here in the second quarter. Outside of the one huge interception, he's been playing a very good second quarter. Shotgun for Zach Wilson, 2 tight end set. Going to take the snap, 4-man rush. He has some time, plenty of time. Eventually pressure, going to throw it to Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet's going to get a touchdown. Cole Kmet has been everything for the Independent Chiefs here early on. He has been their offense. He's been their go-to playmaker. And believe it or not, a tight end for the Chiefs is being a dominant player. Leighton Vander Esch just can't tackle him, and Cole Kmet just carries him into the end zone for the Independent Chiefs to take their first lead since it was 21-14 in the first quarter. Justin Yoon out there to attempt the extra point. He was looking at possibly having to kick a long field goal, which for Justin Yoon was not very likely that would go in. But the Independent Chiefs take a 7-point lead with 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Now, I'd like to remind everyone, Independent Chiefs started the game with the ball. So Mountain West will be receiving at a halftime. So if they can go down the football field, score a touchdown here before halftime, they get the ball coming out of halftime, chance to take the lead after halftime. But a tie game you would take if you're the Mountain West Vikings. You're 3 overall points lower than them. You're supposed to lose this matchup. You will take a tie game heading into halftime. Justin Yoon actually to kick this ball away. Rashad Penny out there to return it. Rashad Penny, again, has seen almost no playing time in this game. Interesting thing there. Rashad Penny returns the ball. Can have a little bit of blocking, but get tackled short of that 25-yard line. 24-yard line, they mark it. And on the field comes Josh Allen. Josh Allen, last time out there, didn't have the greatest drive. Again, they had to punt the ball, I believe, to the Independent... Wait, how did the Independent Chiefs score? Yeah, they had to punt the ball to the Independent Chiefs. And if you're Josh Allen and the Vikes, you've got to just start playing better football than this. 2 tight ends set, Under center is Josh Allen. Alexander Madison in the backfield. It's going to go pass here. He fires it quickly. It's going to be off the face of Michael Gallup, I believe. Interesting play there made by Michael Gallup. Michael Gallup has definitely not been playing his best football there early. 2nd and 10, 24-yard line. You cannot give the ball back to the Independent Chiefs, by the way, before halftime. You cannot let them take a 14-point lead heading into halftime, because that would be hard. That's a hard lead to overcome. Regardless, you'd be getting the ball first at a halftime, the way the offense has sometimes been clicking. Davante Adams lined up beside Josh Allen here. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. He's going to scramble right into a sack. Fred Warner gets half a sack there. That's going to be the 3rd sack for the Independent Chiefs here today. 3rd and 10 upcoming. And just talk about something you can't do is give the Independent Chiefs 2 minutes, 3 timeouts in the football to drive down the length of this football field and make it a 2-possession game before halftime. Something you cannot let happen. They had a clean pocket. Why are you running like that? Okwara gets half a sack. Fred Warner gets the other half. It's just like something you can't do. I mean, you cannot let the Independent Chiefs have time and the football back and timeouts to make it a 2-possession game. Looks like possibly a 3-man rush, although I would not be surprised if they bring one of the linebackers in on a blitz. They do bring a huge blitz. He has time. He fires it. It's going to be caught. 1st down. Huge play made there. Huge catch by, I believe, Cedric Wilson. 2nd catch of the ball game, I believe, for Cedric Wilson. Cedric Wilson with the 2nd catch of the ball game. And that was the biggest one. Julian Love with his 1st tackle of the ball game. First time I've talked about Julian Love here today, despite being the number 2 safety for this football team. Big play made there by Cedric Wilson. 2-minute warning probably upcoming. I don't see them getting the snap off before it. 1. That's the 2-minute warning, folks. 40-yard line. Mountain West Vikings, they can do this. They absolutely can. They only need to go 60 yards in 2 minutes. They have all 3 timeouts. Plenty of time for the Mountain West Vikes, especially with how potent this offense has been. It's got to be going to Davante Adams, so you got to think. 4 wide receiver set, I believe. Takes the snap. They fire it quickly. It's going to be caught for a 1st down to not a man I saw before. Who catches that football? It's going to be Romeo Doubs. Romeo Doubs with his 1st catch of the ball game. He's the number 4 receiver for this football team. 73 overall, solid player. They're going to go no huddle here. 1:38 left to go. Shotgun for Josh Allen. Takes the snap. He has time. He scrambles to his right. He throws on the run, trying to get the ball to Alexander Madison. Alexander Madison did not have his head turned around in time. 1:31 left to go. 49 yards away from a touchdown. All 3 timeouts still left to burn if you're the Mountain West Vikings. And you'd like to, at the very least, end this drive off with a field goal. I mean, that's you'd touchdown in mind, but field goal's got to be the minimum. Trips to the top of the set. Under center, here's Josh Allen. Davante Adams to the bottom of the screen. He's going to take the snap. Play action to Alexander Madison. He has time. He's going to fire it. That's going to be caught. Oh, huge play. And out of bounds is Cedric Wilson, I believe. Cedric Wilson making a name for himself, making some big-time plays on this drive. 2nd catch of the drive, not to mention the big 3rd down conversion, but 1:25 left to go at the 28-yard line, and this is an instance where you have all 3 timeouts still to burn. You can start running the ball here. You can start getting Alexander Madison involved. You don't have to worry so much about going out of bounds. Great play made there by Cedric Wilson to get his feet down. And you can start, you bring Trey McBride in. I mean, you run some underneath stuff. I mean, 1:25 is plenty of time, but you have all 3 timeouts left here to go. So 3 empty set. He's going to take the snap. He has time. He fires it underneath. It's going to be caught by Davante Adams. Davante Adams turns it upfield. He's going to go out of bounds at about the 11, 12-yard line. And it gets to a point where you don't want to give the Independent Chiefs too much time, you know? Like, if you score a touchdown right here, by the way, Davante Adams and Cole Kmet, it has been their show here today. I mean, Cedric Wilson's made some big-time plays in this drive. I mean, you got to love Trey McBride sometimes on this other team. On the other side of things, Chase Claypool's made some big-time plays. Miles Boykin's made some big-time plays. Will Fuller has a tutty. But It's definitely the Cole Kmet and Devontae Adams show. Under center here, 2 tight end set is Josh Allen. Takes the snap. They're going to go pass here. His time he fires it. It's going to be caught by Devontae Adams. He's going to be 4 yards short of that end zone. And again, it gets to the point where the Chiefs might want to think about calling some timeouts here, try and get a field goal before halftime if you can't force the Mountain West Vikes to a stop. The Vikes take a timeout. Interesting choice there. I don't quite understand why. Time is more on your side than it is Independent Chiefs. Don't quite understand that one. Minute 1, they're going to bring 2 tight ends onto the football field. Under center, goal line defense, it looks, by the Independent Chiefs. He's going to go pass here. He's time. He fires it. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Michael Gallup, despite Michael Gallup making some serious mistakes in this game, he gets a big touchdown. But the timeout not only saved the Independent Chiefs a timeout, now give them 3 timeouts to work with instead of 2. 59 seconds is plenty of time for Zach Wilson, maybe not to get a touchdown, but getting field goal range is very likely. I mean, sure, he could make a mistake, but I feel like that's not something you should be gambling on here. Kick is up, and it is good by the Mountain West Vikings. They tie this ball game up, and now 59 seconds is plenty of time to do something, but halftime. This game tied at halftime would be awesome. Oh, God, this is such a good football game. You guys miss football yet? Stonehouse out here to kick this football away. Back there to return is Isaiah Rogers Sr. The kick is off. It's going to be returnable if he wants to, but he takes a knee at the E of the Chiefs. And it's going to give Zach Wilson 59 seconds, 3 timeouts to try and go down this football field. Again, Jamal Williams has not had an insane day today, but Jamal Williams has been very productive on the ground. 3.7 yards per carry is not bad. He's been productive, but Cole Kmet isn't the biggest deep threat, but you got to think the ball's going to Cole Kmet, though, right? I mean, the way he's been playing, you got to think you put it in your best player's hands. And in this instance, I legitimately do believe that is Cole Kmet. Takes the snap. Foreman rush. He fires it. It's tried to get it to Cole Kmet, actually, but good play made by the DE to mess up that route. I think it's going to take 3 seconds off the clock. 2nd and 10. 56 seconds left to go. Shotgun here is Zach Wilson. Men spread out wide. Cole Kmet on the football field. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. He fires quickly at Cole Kmet, who ran a 2-yard curl. Then, if you're the Mountain West Vikes, you take a timeout there. And if you can get a stop here, you could take your last timeout. You'd have 50 seconds to try and go get a field goal before halftime. And try and take the lead heading into halftime, which would be just crazy considering how poorly the second quarter has really gone for you outside of that one drive. Empty set for Zach Wilson. This is a big first down if you're for the Independent Chiefs. Takes the snap. They bring a little blitz. They fire it quickly. It's going to be caught. Oh, my God. Big play made by Chase Claypool to get to the 45-yard line. Now it's timeout time for the Independent Chiefs. You have 2 timeouts to work with, 47 seconds, and you're already pretty close to field goal range. 20 yards more, and you're pretty close. You have 2 timeouts. Plenty of time to work with if you're the Independent Chiefs. Mistake by the Mountain West Vikes to bring a blitz there. You play that straight up. Shotgun for Zach Wilson. Takes the snap. They have a spy out there for him. Oh, it's intercepted off the back of another man. Oh, what a play. And Andrew Wingard, the number 4 safety for the Vikes, ends up making a huge play off the back of is it? I think it hits number 13 in the back. Andrew Wingard takes advantage of it. And you know how I was saying how close the Independent Chiefs were to field goal range? But that's with Justin Yoon, so you needed to get a little bit closer. Jason Sanders can hit a 50-yarder. So you really need 15 yards here if you're the Mountain West Vikes to be in sizable field goal range. And 42 seconds in a timeout is plenty of time to get that. And just, oh, what a turn of events here. Mountain West Vikes have a chance to take the lead heading into halftime. They bring their safeties up here. No one deep. This is likely a blitz. They do bring a blitz here. He has time. He fires quickly. It's going to be caught on the slant. 9 yards and not a first down. 2nd and 1 upcoming. I would go hurry up here because I don't want to use my timeout yet, but I'd go hurry up. Hurry up. 26 seconds. You got to hurry this up. 23 seconds, 22 seconds, 20 seconds. You got to get this snap off. Takes the snap. This time fires quickly underneath. It's going to be caught by Alexander Madison. He's going to get the 25-yard line. Now you let the clock chew a little bit. Okay, take the timeout there. And then you're going to send Jason Sanders out there to kick this. Great, huge play made there by Alexander Madison. His first catch of the ball game, but man, is that a huge one. Puts them in 40-yard field goal range. Easy field goal by Jason Sanders. You'd think Jason Sanders out there to kick this one and give the Minnesota Vikings, Mountain West Vikings, a lead heading into halftime. The kick is up. It is good. And just like how fates can change, a bounce off the back of one of your men, just lands in Andrew Wingard's hands. Which, by the way, I like to give credit to these safeties. The two safeties that have made the most plays here today is Marcus Epps and Andrew Wingard. They're number 3 and number 4 safeties. They are not supposed to be seeing the field all that often, but Andrew Wingard with a huge interception. Marcus Epps has had a couple big-time plays. I believe he has an interception. Doesn't he? Might just be. Marcus Epps has had a big play, though. Bland has an interception in that. Stonehouse kick is off. You pooch this here, you got to think, and they do. 5 seconds. He's going to get it to about the 29-yard line with 3 seconds left. Got to think the Independent Chiefs don't try anything here. They probably take a knee and take this into halftime. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This has been a crazy first half of football. I'm excited to see the second half of football. It's going to be hype. Oh, my God, am I excited. Shotgun here for Zach Wilson. You got to think this is just a run to Jamal Williams. They only have a 3-man rush on for the Mountain West Vikes. They're actually going to pass it here. Fires it on the run. They're going deep downfield. That is going to be incomplete. Trying to go for a Hail Mary, weirdly enough, there. And that is going to be the end of the second half. Hey, everybody, this is GGB saying adios, amigos, and good luck to both these teams in the second half.